Yeah. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. How are you?
A somber evening.
Very, very, very
Um,
some, very, very
our
sad.
condolences to the people around the world
Mm,
and Kirk and his family.
Rest in peace, Charlie.
And you do believe that, do you?
So far, yes, because I saw a little clip where when he did get shot, there was a lot come up, and that's indicative of somebody being shot. So, you know,
He
yeah, I don't
it
know.
is very weird because
We'll
I
find
looked at
out.
it quite a few times myself, and I had a hard time seeing anything strike him.
Mm.
You see him shake a little, move down,
Well, we'll get
and
into it in a
then
little bit,
blood
right?
starts pouring out of him like no man could survive that.
Yeah, I don't think
That
so
was
either.
the carotid artery.
Yeah, yeah. But I got some breaking news. Breaking news.
Yeah, but yeah, let's go. Let's start. We'll talk about Charlie in a little bit, but let's start.
A major new study recently found that humans eat more bananas than monkeys. It's true. It really is true. I can't remember the last time I ate a monkey.
Oh God, Joe. I'm just
I
not
love it, man. Love it. I hope somebody gets a kick out of that. If you laugh at that, you're gonna make me
it
feel
was well,
good.
we're talking about like the most morbid thing that any human could
I
talk
know.
about, and then you go on to like
I'm sorry. A little bit
that
of
we've
humor.
never eaten monkeys, and thankfully, at least that I know of, I have never eaten a monkey.
Me
And
neither. I don't want to.
yeah. All right, let me
But
see.
you know what, man? You know what? I can tell you this. You can definitely tell that you are not liked when you get handed the camera every time they take a group photo.
Enough. Do what you gotta do, will you?
Okay.
Because we have a lot to talk about, and it's late.
I'm so sorry, everybody.
Yeah, it's so
I
rude.
apologize.
We have to
Oh,
have a satire. Now
I
remember,
just got
guys.
sometimes I gotta be a clown. Sorry.
Yes, yes. I always say with the if we didn't laugh, we'd cry. So we have to laugh.
Yeah,
But
but
remember,
I
this
am.
is a conspiracy channel,
Mhm.
and guys, as real as things can look, it might not be as real as it our senses seem to pick it up as.
Mm.
Um, it's gonna sound bizarre, but stick with me because I have seen and heard too much. Uh, and I hate saying that things are fake when people's lives, someone as big and renowned and well known as Charlie Kirk and a Trump influencer and all these they call him, and he's all over the campuses with these young children. But you know what? Who was he before that? Does anybody know him? Where'd he come from? Right? It's not like Rush Limbaugh.
So
It's
he's
not
like
like
what,
Kennedy or Tucker.
25 or 24 when he started all this?
Probably earlier.
Because that was when what, 5 years ago is when Trump was, right? 2020. I was in the middle of the pandemic and whatnot. So he was before that then, right?
One of his first messages was about 11 years ago. I have it, I think Mama Helen sent it to me, and I'll share it.
Okay.
Uh, it just told his future, which is bizarre in itself. See, now it's gonna seem like I'm being rude, but you know what? Nobody believed me about 9/11.
No.
People saw planes with their own eyes. People thought planes made those buildings collapse. People thought they were Afghani refugees and all these freaking nuts in Pakistan and all over the freaking Middle East.
Yeah.
They had all these ideas. I said it right away that it was George Bush, and I'll say it now. It was George Bush. Okay? It was the cabal, the Illuminati. All right? They tricked the world.
Yes, they
They
did.
tricked
The
the
world.
world.
That they did. That they did.
When Trump got shot at Butler, I was just waking up from a nap. I was living in New Jersey with my sister at the time. My husband was back and forth like he always is. He's gone right now in New Jersey. Love you. I woke up and I see the news. It's right away. I caught it live. I think I caught Benny Johnson sharing live Trump getting shot. And I'm like, the first thing I notice, he's wearing a hat. He goes down. The second thing I notice, Vincent Fusca right in back of him.
Hmm.
Everybody that's a conspiracist knows who Vincent Fusca is.
Yes. Yeah, we do.
And I'd have to agree it is John Denver. I would have to agree it's John Denver pretending to be younger, but he's like 20 years older, and you can hear it in his voice. Obviously, it looks like a wig and everything he's wearing. And he keeps nice and tan, but he always had a beautiful color, John Denver. He did. Artists notice these things. I didn't believe that was real either. I also knew Babbitt's wasn't real because like seven, eight, maybe 9,000 other people viewed on Facebook before it was taken down an hour and 40 minutes of Capitol footage. No, I assure you she was alive while the Capitol Police were carrying her down the stairs, the fake Capitol Police. They had the same damn uniforms as the ones in Canada that trotted because they were on
Right.
horses, trampling. That's a good word too. All the people, if you guys remember it, those uniforms were made in. I believe they've been used many multiple purposes. January 6th, and I saw her eyes open from an outside camera right before the ambulance was 15, 20 feet away yet. I don't know what camera it is, but it was them. It was there. It was these same people. There's a lot to that. There's a lot more to that. I'm not going to go over everything I've gone over before, but I'm going to try to make connections for you. Okay. Right? Um, God help me. I don't know why they do this. I think so the poor Ukrainian girl, Irina, her name was Irina, what was it? Zarutska. Zarutska, right? I'm probably saying it very Ukrainian, but yeah. So my thing always is word origins. I did not know what the word Zarutska meant. I had to look it up. It's not really a word, it's a family name, but if you actually take the word Zorut, now believe me, I'm the first one. I'm a Ukrainian young lady myself. My mother was a Ukrainian woman. She came to this country. She lived until she was almost 79. You know, I feel for this, but I also believe it's fake. Zorut means dice, like rolling the dice.
Right.
And what's the singular of dice?
Guy. Yay.
It wasn't enough. I made fun of Charlie Kirk for so long, for so long, and I did about I don't know, 4 or 5 lives ago. I said he just doesn't look like he ever hit puberty. He looks like an adult child.
Because
There was something always funny about him. What are you
Birch
laughing at?
said Birch says he thought you were Italian.
Oh, no, I'm Ukrainian. I'm 100% Ukrainian. I
Yeah.
don't speak the language, although there
She
are
speaks
some words that
Brooklynese.
I know a lot of, I know word origins. I don't know. It's one of my things. But thank you. But yeah, I could see the Italian. Some people say Greek, and I'm like, no. Although I like the Greek. I like, hey, you got baklava today
I did. I
from
got
one of
some
the,
baklava.
but it was a Turkish customer because you
Yeah.
see, people there, they share the same foods,
Yeah, it was
but
actually
not the same religions,
Dearborn, Michigan.
the same foods.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go from Michigan.
yeah, that's where it came
The
from.
other thing about Zarutska, right?
Hmm.
She had the googly eyes. Did you? I don't know if anybody had a good picture. She's a gorgeous lady. Gorgeous, right? But she had the googly eyes. I, one of my best friends dropped my nephew down the stairs.
Oh,
He's like 50% Ukrainian. He's the one still, he's graduating from the Hollywood Music Hall of Fame.
okay.
Um, or fame, or whatever it's called. I always get confused with that name. But I get nervous that he's there and he's gonna stay in California. I don't know how, but he is. He's got roommates, I'm sure. But my mother was picking him up because it was her turn to watch the child, and she dropped him down the stairs, and that was one of the things that was left. He luckily he had a broken collarbone, a fractured
Oh,
skull. Believe me,
oh
he
my.
was barely 1 year old. I don't think he was one yet, like 9 or 10 months. My mother said when she heard him crying, she had a sigh of relief because that meant that he was still alive, right?
Right.
Um, it's just bizarre to me that the girl, this Ukrainian woman, had the same googly eyes that my nephew has because of an accident that happened 6 years ago. I'm just like, this is my life. It's like coincidence. I make fun of Charlie Kirk, and a month later, he frickin' dies. The day before what, Joe? Today's September 10th, Joe.
Oh wow. September 11th.
September 11th.
9/11. The anniversary
Kirk.
is tomorrow.
What a name. Charlie Kirk. This kid was not known. We didn't know who he was. Did you, Birch? Did anybody know who this kid was?
I didn't know who he was.
Did we know that Elizabeth Warren had a son that we now believed, or Newsmax stated that
Yeah,
he shot President Trump
right.
at Butler?
Yeah.
Um,
The ear thing.
yes.
So, do you know, did they so I saw that they had arrested some old guy, but then I saw something that that the shooter is still at large. So have they caught this guy yet or
No,
not?
the guy that they caught wasn't the real guy.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I hate talking about this because people are like, but there's actually a lot of proof.
Yeah.
Um, Let me see if I can find it. I think I have
I,
it.
I saw a little video of of him getting shot. And I don't know,
I'm not
man.
gonna play that. There's no reason to play that. We
Yeah,
all,
that was man, that was yeah, as soon as he got shot, his head went to the side. I saw. That's what I saw. And then I saw the blood come out and then his head went down right immediately. And I go, oh shit, that was bad.
yeah. Well, I actually
But
am
they
gonna share
missed.
it, but not, you'll see.
They missed. They're trying to do a headshot right between. I know they're trying to do a headshot. and he shot low.
See, I mean, I
Huh.
said it right. I have to pretend to be like, oh, I'm so sorry. But honestly, the only person that said anything now, I've heard people that know the Bible, that know the evil. They claim that the numbers are matching up.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard, so that's biblical. I've heard religious and
Oh,
um guys, one thing, if it came from the roof, don't you think we would have learned after Butler?
yeah.
Don't you think we would have learned after Kennedy, MLK? You know what I'm saying? I would say like 85, 90%
Mm.
of assassinations are from the
Remember?
roofs. And I am telling you right now, I'm in my army gear.
Hmm.
The military can see every little ant on the face of this earth. Telling you, with the satellites and the technology that you don't know that they have.
Hmm.
Now, this doesn't take much technology. I was thinking of doing this, but I already know. But I'm gonna do it for your sake. I mean, this guy has it done well, so slow motion. Take a look.
Tell me how there's a like okay. This is before the shot. Do you see that little red spot above his freedom to the left? Or sorry, his right shoulder, right black bag, right above his right
Squib.
muscle. Watch that speck turn into a bullet hole, but it moves across his shirt without leaving any trace that it was there, and then pops up onto his neck. Tell me how that's possible. You see it pop up onto his neck? Watch. It's over here. It's over here on his shoulder. Then it goes up. His shirt pops way up.
Hmm.
Because I think there's a blood bag in there or something. But look at
Squib.
that. Remember, you're watching over. Now where's the hole? Where's the damage to the shirt? If that's where the entry was. This is off. This is okay, guys. It's the place to be there.
That played, you could hear everything.
Yeah. Hmm. Sure did. Wow. 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 Wow.
Come on,
Wow.
guys.
I didn't see
I'm
that.
so
Wow.
sorry to be the one. You see, this is all we're gonna
Mm.
see because I'm telling you, this is some kind of clone or alien.
Is this
He
earlier
didn't grow
today? This
out.
picture that is this earlier? Because look at that shirt. And if you notice something, look at the neck. Look how skinny his neck is. I'm just saying. And they're right. That thing is not there any that thing that's not there on his shoulder.
I don't know. It's there. Don't you
I don't
see it?
see it. I don't it's not the black.
Is that the right shirt? I don't. I
I don't
wasn't
know.
looking actually that time at the shirt. I was looking too much at the shirt actually. Oh, I got to
Yeah.
watch it again and again. There was something else. Um,
Hmm.
Helen sent to me. Thank you, Mama Helen. This was a post from Charlie Kirk 11 years ago. You are watching a movie. Did I just get shot by an AR-15? Feels like it.
It's 2214.
Guys, I'm not the only one awake. I'm not the only one that saw the Babbitt video. I'm not the only one that knew right away
Hmm.
that,
Interesting.
come on, this is not how things are done. I'm
Mm-mm.
sorry, it doesn't make sense. Or if it makes very little sense. And with our AI and our CGI and our magic, you have to believe that some things can be replicated. Now, why? Why kill off the actor Charlie Kirk?
To make him
Well,
a
maybe he
martyr.
wants to retire.
To
Maybe
make him
he's
a
not
martyr.
human. What?
No, to make him a martyr.
To, that would be, that was my first guess. Oh,
Mhm.
We have another martyr.
Yeah.
The Ukrainian girl was not enough. Mom, do you get me now? Dad, do you see what I've gone through my whole life? They're dead. They must know more. They must get it now. Chikai, Dad. Means wait in Ukrainian. Wait, I'm gonna get all the answers. I think, I think. Zurutska. I mean, come on. Dice. The roll of the dice. What's the chances? Why not us? Why not me or my sister or something? Well, you know how many subway rides? Listen, I can't tell you what I've survived. Not only was I in gangs when I was a kid, I mean, I just did stupid, fucking stupid shit.
Yeah, who didn't,
And I'll
man?
tell
Yeah,
you,
it's
as
just
soon as I
wrong.
grew up, I remember 18, 19. I remember I was working in Brooklyn somewhere. I had
Hmm.
to get to work, but I see this guy sprawled out on the street. He sprawled out. I'm like, dear Lord, I'm hoping he's not having a heart attack or whatever. I had to go to work. What did I do back then? And we still had payphones. I was like, gotta get somebody down here. I told him where exactly he was. And I said, I'm really sorry, but I'm going to run at this. And I'm pretty sure I was the first call because the 911 operator, it was I forgot how they did it back then. It
Usually
was
they
like,
used to tell you that how many calls had come in on that. They used
right,
to. I don't know if
right.
they did
I
it
don't
anymore.
know if I forgot how they did it all. I forgot what she even said to me. I just remembered like
Mm.
I didn't see anybody. Of course, there's no cell phone, so there were two public phone. This was a major avenue. It's like Fifth Avenue and 75th and Bay Ridge. It was just like he was right in front of like a Rite Aid. Sprawled out. I'm like, let me take a second to show how humane I am. Unlike these people that are recording this woman being stabbed to death. Who are these people?
Yeah.
I want to know who these people are. Are they actors?
Everybody ran away from her. Nobody bothered to try to help her. That was
It
weird.
doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I have
Hmm.
helped numerous people in bars, people I didn't even know. I've had their blood in my hands, not thinking if they had fucking AIDS. And you're telling me nobody put that person out on the subway in New
Yeah.
York? Not
Nobody
one
helped her.
person thought
Nope.
I have a
Nobody
can of
helped her.
Coke here? It
Doesn't
doesn't
make sense.
fucking make sense. And Joe, when it doesn't make sense, honey,
It's probably
most
not
likely,
true.
most likely not true. CGI
Sorry.
is, all right, CGI is fantastic. It's
It is.
fantastic. People believed that two planes took down the World Trade Center. They did not. There is not enough jet fuel in the world to have melted that steel and iron
Right.
and no.
I think we found that out. Yeah.
I could argue about 9/11 all day. Been
Oh
there,
yeah.
done that.
We
Just
saw that.
come on. I'm so tired of and people who are awake, like out of like all my awake friends, I only had one, which was Dana, that came to my rescue. He's the one that sent that video
Yeah. Okay.
when I had already believed that he's not dead or he's something, an actor, a clone, a ghost, whatever the fuck he is. Anybody remember the Ghost Army? Now, if you follow me, then you know that Trump, Donald John Trump, is Patton's son, his real son.
Hmm. They look exactly alike.
I mean, no.
Really.
And I believe that Trump didn't know this until later on, because why tell a kid anyhow? Does he remember even that he was adopted? I don't know. Same with Mama Helen said, same with General Flynn.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Flynn is Joe Kennedy's son. These are the good guys. These are Q, the Q that you can't think is possible. But the military has no clue what's going on.
Yeah.
They
Right.
just have satellites all over the place that they're
Right.
have you ever seen a military commercial? All those gadgets and digits? I mean, come on. I'm
Yeah.
being honest here. It's like, does not compute. 9/11 planes did not take down those buildings.
Mhm.
Charlie
I
Kirk
think we all know that.
is something else. Um, there have been too many attempts taken from rooftops. What? Oh, but he's in a school. Yeah, well, that's what he does. So check the rooftops. We already have seen this throughout history and modern history. But no, we haven't learned. Where the hell are the drones? How about all those drones that were in fucking New Jersey?
Yeah.
Q,
Yeah. Yeah. What happened to all
did
those?
you think I wouldn't follow on to this? Q? Now, if I am
Mhm.
totally awake, motherfuckers, you gotta stop this nonsense. We're
Right.
done. I'm seeing it with conspiracists. They're done with the shit. They're done with the shit.
Everybody is done.
We're done with the
We're all done.
characters.
Enough
If
of the
they're not
shit.
gonna wake up, fuck them.
Right.
Done with it. We can't stand this. I'm not even like that. I'm usually not like that.
She's not, because I've been saying that
But
for a while. She's been waiting. We gotta wake them up. We gotta wake them up. God, I've been saying, fuck them all. Fuck
it's
them. If you
just,
ain't awake by now, fuck you. You're not waking up. Period. You're not waking up if you're not awake
yeah,
by now.
there are gonna be people that just pass out and die from realization.
Yep.
And
They're
you know
just
what?
they just are. They're gonna because they're not gonna believe all this bad stuff that these people are really doing. It's bad. It's deep.
Well, that's the thing.
And it's
That's
people
the
you
thing.
wouldn't think that it was.
These it had to be done this way, people, because these were Satanists.
Yeah. This is what
Deep
Satanists do.
down, I mean, I can't explain how
Evilness. Evil.
bad. I have pictures that would make you fucking scream bloody murder. I've seen pictures from my husband's work, who is a homicide detective in New York, where fucking people died of drugs up their ass,
Mhm.
hiding them, but they die in dumpsters or shit like that. But nothing can compare to the genetics that they fuck around with on the human bodies. Human bodies. And it was going on in the Ukraine. I don't know why. I've told a bunch of people my mother's skull was different. I always wanted to find out why. Of course, you had to fall down the stairs. The stairs that I told the carpenter was a stupid thing to do for someone that was 80 something years old living there. My father at the time. That's another story for another time. My life is very ironic though. Um, and yeah, it hurt like shit, but you know, what else can I do? There was something else I wanted to bring up.
Or on Charlie Kirk. You're gonna
Why you
no.
Joe, okay. No, more on Charlie Kirk. Wait, it is partly, all right.
Yeah.
Joe was gonna come on and talk about on Sunday
Yeah.
about the Phoenix Lights. That was
That's
his
pretty cool.
next.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's got some good. It's one of my
Outer
favorites.
space. Outer
It was
space.
probably one of the ones that convinced me,
Hmm.
pushed me over that 50 percentile of I always believed, but that was just too much proof. And back then with video cameras, VHS tapes, it's you can't really fake that like you can
Yeah.
now.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
There are lights above Phoenix and Nevada.
I could create that poor girl dying on my phone.
Mm.
AI is that good. Do you understand, guys? It's just ironic that it's a refugee from the Ukraine, right?
Yeah.
refugee. I said refugee from Middle East, but um, what happened to me, Joe, before any of this?
Oh
Before the
man,
Ukrainian girl
we had an
and before
episode.
Charlie Kirk.
She trying to go up to New Jersey. Had a bad episode in the car. Don't even know what it was. She started off okay. Just boom.
Oh yeah. I have a video of us going. We're ready because yesterday we were supposed to be in a cabin
Oh,
um
it is.
celebrating our 21 years together or
Mhm.
12 years married. I don't even know. It was just, hey, nice cabin, me, the dog, and my husband would be nice.
Yeah.
Um, go see my mother-in-law a bit. I have some of my sister's stuff since she decided to stay there. We were gonna bring that down. I swear to God, this car was like Christine to me. If you guys know uh Mr. King. Was it Stephen King? He wrote that, right?
Yeah, Stephen King wrote Christine.
This is no joke, guys. This was horrible. This was like I have had some kind of heart attack before. Whatever they want to call it, a small heart attack, I don't know. Um, but I got myself out of it. And this time I thought I was having a stroke. Uh, I got dizzy, really, really dizzy. I have a video of me and John laughing, making a John and Carolyn Divers show, and then like 10 minutes later, we weren't 15, 20 minutes out, maybe about 15, 20 minutes to what?
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
To Georgia. And I said, shit, John, you got to pull over. And we're on the highway. He's like, what? I'm like, I can't, my eyes were like crossing. I couldn't see my stuff. I don't know what I was gonna do. I was not having a panic attack. Remember, Joe, I didn't want to leave, but I didn't seem to have anxiety.
You
Remember,
didn't.
though, I did not want to go.
Yeah.
In fact, we put off the trip a couple of days because I didn't want to go. I am not making this shit up. Only my good friends knew about this right away. Um, I mean, you can ask my husband. He had to fly there because he still had an appointment and he had to go with his mother for a couple of things to. So he had to go anyhow. Um, and he's flying back tomorrow. So I get sick. Get out of the car. Grown woman, gonna be 49 years old in October. And I'm like, I can't. The anxiety hit because I got sick. That is what happened. I have terrible, 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 terrible anxiety. It is as if I have PTSD. I am not joking. They probably have given me similar fucking pills that they did the vets at certain times because there was no choice. I couldn't, I would have a heart attack. I would just lead myself to having a stroke or a heart attack, right? So, after about, okay, so we're 15 minutes out, right? It took us over an hour and a half to get back home. It took us an hour and a half to get back home. That's how bad I was. I got back in the car. I'm breathing. I'm like, it's weird, John. I'm not having real anxiety because when I have anxiety, my throat closes, my hands get sweaty. The only thing that did happen was my heart was beating really fast.
Weren't your
We had to
hands
sit.
frozen?
10 minutes later, we
Ah,
stop again. I was like, you gotta pull over, you gotta pull over. I can't. He gets into some odd area. We do it again and again. I think the fourth time, or the third time, maybe. I don't remember. I just know we're on like a major, it's not like a highway, but it's a major street, and I'm sitting there on the curb like this. Guys, I couldn't move.
stuck.
Could not move
Wow.
my hands or barely my arms.
Phew.
It started with my feet. I felt like pins and needles going up my legs. I was
Wow.
sure I was having like a stroke or even a heat stroke.
Yeah.
That's
Was
what
it
I
hot?
originally thought.
Was it
It's
hot?
always hot, but like
Yeah.
you know me, I could sit outside all day in the fucking heat.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just,
Something
it
weird.
didn't make sense. Like, I was crying. I was looking at my husband. I'm like, are you going to take me to the hospital? But he knew. He knew. I never knew this. I guess he didn't tell me, but people can go paralyzed from anxiety. It's specifically kind of what I had. So he came over to me. He brought the dog over to me. I'm on the curb. Well, of course, it's just like driving by, and he's rubbing down my arms because I'm thinking that might help. And I keep moving them. Look, I can feel them a little bit, but they're just not moving. It was the, it is something
Wow.
I do not wish on my
Scary.
worst enemy.
Yeah, pretty scary.
Um, yeah, but look at me. Like, what am I? I'm still doing it. I decided to stay home. My husband decided to go. The second thing that happened with that weird Christine car, it was a big car. It was a Kia, right? A
Hmm.
Telluride, Joe.
Yeah.
Telluride. Kia?
Kia Telluride.
All right. So we're emptying out the stuff from the car. It's not the car's fault, but at this point, when I got home is when I actually I made it home and then everything came out. Nothing really. I might have diverticulitis, but this was very bizarre. This was the I couldn't move my hands for, I don't know, 20 minutes, 15 minutes. It was a long time. Well, it felt long to me. I gotta ask John, but where was I going?
You get home, you were unloading the car.
I was unloading the car,
Hmm.
and not that day. It was like a day and a half, 2 days later. But John had to leave Monday, so we wanted to get it done because it's my sister's valuable, some of it. And so I'm taking it out, and he took something out, and he's coming into the house. We're not, we're just a couple of spots away because it's condo parking. And the the trunk starts closing on my head. Now it's already drizzling, so we want to do it. It's only a couple of items, so we thought, and like two of us could do it. Joe was on with me when my husband said, "Oh, I'll do it on my own. I'll do it by myself. It's only a few things." I said, "No, we'll get it done because it's raining. Let me get." Thing falls on my head. I fall backwards. I land on my arm. I'm hurting today mostly on my left side, even though I landed on my right side. My arm is still hurting, but it just cracked. Just cracked, actually. Um, this car tried to kill me twice. I feel like
We'll get
there
you.
there are no coincidences, though.
No.
There are no coincidences. My
Mhm.
husband said, maybe you saved us
Yeah.
from something tragic.
Let me read it. Let me read a couple of these
Maybe
to
if
you.
it was, one second, maybe if it wasn't that Ukrainian girl, maybe it would have been me. I
Yeah,
am
there you go.
100% Ukrainian,
There you
both
go.
sides.
Go to Ben.
Some first generation
Hmm.
on one side. Hi, Helen. Hi,
Yeah,
Bert.
Helen's in the
Good
in the
evening.
chat too. Helen said, "No, Bert, she's not Italian. Just uses hands like us Italians when she speaks."
I took sign language and I taught a lot of people and kids, and
Mhm.
I use my hands a lot.
And
Um,
Bert said, "Q says, buckle up. It's gonna get bumpy."
yeah.
Yeah, we already know
It
it's
could,
gonna. It's
I
bumpy. It's bumpy
believe,
now.
I be, if I had a mini stroke, John would have taken me to the hospital.
Yeah.
Believe me, I was like, John, why aren't you doing anything? Because men don't really believe, I'm a good 6.5 years younger than John. And he's 55.
Yeah, Bert was
So
asking
he
if you'd
doesn't want to
stop to get something.
believe that something
Yeah.
could happen to me, but he already knew.
You never know. You
He
never
already
know.
knew about this though. That could be extreme anxiety. I have never read anything like that. I know a lot about anxiety. I know maybe he had hoped that it would never happen to me, but he looked at me, he goes, Carolyn, it's anxiety. I had to start believing him for it to like dissipate,
Yeah.
because I was sick, and I was sick and you know what, Helen, I agree with you. It's evil spirits or good spirits.
Hmm.
To stop someone like me, you would literally have to make me be on the floor. And the angels might have said, you can't go there. Your job ain't done. Something happened. Let your husband
Don't
go.
you go there now.
And John even offered to take me somewhere here. the hell do I care? I'm with him. I love him. We're alive. Some are not.
Granted.
So I just find it very strange that this shit happens to me the day before Ukrainian girl. And we were on with Nancy. Nancy told us, right? That
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
She was like, nobody's covering this poor Ukrainian girl. And I'm like, oh God, what happened now?
Yeah.
And Charlotte, mind you, my in-laws are not too far from there. My brother and sister-in-law, who are both retired police people.
Well, look who's in charge of the city.
I know.
I mean,
I know.
and they're all over there like that. I mean, in every Democrat-run city, look at my city. My city is so screwed up from these Democrats. They had to call it, they themselves had to call in the National Guard. Okay? They put them on our main drag. Do you know why they put them on the main drag? Because they freaking defunded the police. They got rid of police and they made those units where they have 3 people in the car, to go for domestic violence. Do you think that any of that shit works? No, it takes resources away from the police officers who are supposed to be policing the streets. It's just like you're fucking stupid. They're
But
taking
that's
money
what
and they're
evil
shifting it
does,
around.
Joe. That's what evil does. They want to kill and destroy.
Yep.
This isn't just, I mean, you gotta stop saying it's Democrats. These people are lunatoons.
Yeah, they
These
are
people are
lunatics.
Satanists. It started ages ago. And
Looney Tunes.
everybody from the Mansons to the Zodiac Killer, they were all lower cabal. That's
Yeah.
what they were. Lower Satanists. Please, people. We are watching a movie, a great movie to help us. What is Mama saying?
She said, men don't have the capacity to act when something serious. When I ended up in intensive care, Mike said, I'll see you later when I went to the hospital by myself. Well,
I
that's
know,
not every man. It's not
well, a
like
lot
that.
of men. My father did the same thing. My
I
father
did.
was almost 9 years older than mom.
Mm,
He,
well,
he, mom was having a minor heart attack for an hour and a half. She's sitting there. And it was like, I came upstairs because I lived in the apartment
mm.
below. And I came upstairs and I was like, what's wrong? She's like, I don't know. I'm like, Dad, what are you doing? Take her to the hospital. She didn't want to call the ambulance, so I had to get her sneakers on and get her in the car, get her to the hospital. She did. She was having a minor heart attack. The men, I don't know. Believe me, women could go through it, even if they're older or younger. I love my father. He was this very smart man, but he really thought, well, he would be the first one to have something happen. And yeah, you know what? It makes sense. He's 9 years older. But mom was diabetic and mom had panic attacks. It runs in my family. There's a reason they went to the Ukraine.
Mm.
I'm so blessed not to have been dead yet. I can't even tell you how many times. People not helping.
That's
I was
odd.
hungover one day. We were coming home from AC. I was really hungover. And this is when my anxiety was really bad. I may have been changing medications or something, but I was having such bad anxiety. He had to pull over on the AC Expressway, and Mama Helen will tell you that's a huge place with a little shoulder, and you don't want to fucking pull over there. But my husband did because I was freaking the fuck out. And I just want to tell this story because I'll never see these people. I'll never know who they are. There was a truck full of men,
Hmm.
about 3 of them, 4 of them, I don't know, pulled over. They stopped. They pulled over. Are you okay? Because, they see a man and a woman outside. I said, yes, I'm just having anxiety. I told them the truth. I went as close to them as I could to show them that I wasn't scared, that this is my significant other, maybe my husband. I don't remember. It was probably 10 or 15 years ago already. But I mean, what happened to these men on the subway trains? Are we watching real movies or are we supposed to believe that men are not men? I
I
mean, it
don't know.
happened
Some
to
men are
me in
afraid to
the
ask
middle of the
anything.
day on an Atlantic City Expressway. that they pulled over.
Yeah. It's really bothersome.
It really is. That's another part of me that wants to believe
Mm,
it's fake.
yeah. Just doesn't seem right.
These
Something seems
governors
off.
and mayors are put in the position for a reason. Yes, Birch, yes.
Yes, they are.
They're down the pyramid. You know that.
Well, yeah, I don't believe, I wholeheartedly do not believe that my governor was elected. I believe that she cheated,
Yeah,
used the machines because she said that she was going to get out of the Senate and become the governor.
that's
And she did.
why
I knew it
the
was fake.
Zorhan business is making me frustrated because people, there was the Dominion, there was
Mm-hmm.
2,000 mules. We know that there was cheating. So why would you think 20 million New York, well, 9 million New York City people are stupid? Hi, I'm from Brooklyn. Mama Helen's from Brooklyn. Dana originally is from the northeast. Reb is upstate New York. Um, no, there's something called cheating still.
Mm-hmm. They
You
are
got
cheating
five
like
fucking,
motherfuckers.
10% of wackos and libtards, maybe. But you still got 90% of hardworking, regular people like
Yep,
me,
that's right.
regardless if they're Muslim or not. I'm sorry, I don't give a shit. He's communistic. He's not Muslim. Muslim is a fucking religion, not a race, my friends.
That's right.
It's a religion. We are allowed to
It's a
express religion in this
governmental
country,
religion.
but it's not his religion we have to understand because Trump and Q are always teaching us it's not religion. We're understanding that this guy is just communist.
Yes. He needs not to be in office.
What
He
is that?
needs not to be.
No, no.
Not.
And let me tell you, if he gets in office, some New Yorkers just
You
gonna,
know they
I'm
cheated.
sorry to say it, they're gonna knock him off.
They
You got
cheated.
some
They
mafia guy
cheated
that's gonna be
again
like,
if he gets into office. So I do not believe that the majority of New York City would vote for a communist. I don't even believe that the idiot migrants that came here and are even disrupting the country would vote for a communist because they came from a communist country that was terrible.
some were paid. Many, 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 many were
Oh,
paid.
that's what I wanted to say. I wanted to say something about that pay. Go ahead. You want me to? I'm going to go back. So go ahead and say many were
Well,
paid.
okay, I just wanted to say, the other thing about Kirk's death,
Hmm.
he was just talking about gun violence. It was
Yes.
almost as if it was cued. See, guys, if you ever played chess, it's a very difficult game, and it's a very difficult game to know. And I was explaining this to a few people. One or two, maybe three steps ahead, moves ahead, right? Very difficult to know that the knight moves this way and the horse moves this way, the bishop moves this way, the knight and the horse are the same, sorry. The rook moves forward, right? Um, and to know it steps and steps and steps ahead. But if you have a plan, if you have Q, if you have Trump, you're gonna have a few dozen moves ahead. I really believe that. I do really believe that.
Hmm.
And Mama, you sent me something. I want to just say this one last thing. Besides the fact that Charlie Kirk is a martyr, and this might actually be the turning point of the USA,
There you go.
just throwing that out there and that kind of um Mama Helen sent me something. It was a guy who was reading through the Bible. I don't know. I've never seen his show before. It was pretty cool. He was talking about the, I want to say, ecclesiasticity. I don't know the Bible. I'm learning it. Ecclesiastes. Am I saying
Gosh.
that right, Mama? It's the part of the Bible, and he was saying that a crime is not if a when a crime is not punished quickly, people think it's safe to continue doing wrong.
Right.
Um, we learned that probably from the Bible, but probably from the demonic people, because How many do Hillary have behind her? How many did Hillary kill? We all
A
know she
lot.
did,
A
right?
lot.
Eclestacies? Am I saying it right? Eclestacies?
Okay, I don't even
The
know how to
video with the
pronounce that
three
word.
people that hand signals before he was shot. Is it,
I
you
want
mean,
I wanted to
let me
say
see.
something because I think this might be kind of close to this, and I'm not sure, but I was wondering if maybe this has something to do with paid protesters because there's got to become an end to paid protesters. Yes, we have the right to protest, but do we have the right to pay protesters? Because isn't that inciting a riot when you
They've
pay
always been.
protesters?
They've always been,
But that's
even
inciting a
these
riot.
from the Muslims that we believe are evil to the UN soldiers. There's barbarians. They're all over the
Mhm.
freaking world. Joe, they're paid. They're paid. They could be protesting one day and slitting someone's throat the next.
Right.
They can
Well, I
do
think they're going
anything
to
that
get
they
rid of
can do
that
and be
paid
paid.
protesting thing.
These people have no minds,
Right. Yeah.
no morality. I'm trying to find what you're talking about, Helen.
I think they're going to get rid of it. I think they're going to do something about that paid protesting thing, and they're not going to allow it anymore.
It's
I don't know
illegal.
how. I don't know.
It's an illegal
Event
I think I
already. I
found
know.
it, Helen. They shouldn't, it's an illegal act. How could they? It's got to be illegal, actually. Hold on. Okay, sharing. Can you see that?
Yes.
All right. Mama Helen says, well, let's see what you guys think.
Watch closely.
Oh, the video has no sound. Okay. Oh, fudge. Oh my God, like
Oh, the guy in the
baseball
back. Yeah, I
signals.
see him. Wow, I see him. Busted.
That's like
Look at his
baseball.
chest. Look at his chest. There's
Yeah.
something on his chest. You can
Yeah,
see
he's
it.
got something there.
Yep, you can see it.
So did Babbitt.
Yeah.
When Babbitt, remember they reported that the shot went off in her head.
Yeah.
That's because uh it it didn't go, she couldn't get it to work. But they reported it anyhow because that's where it was supposed to be. But since she
Right.
couldn't get it to work, she took the squib and pushed it in her chest, and that's where she got shot. I saw people breaking out the window for her. I saw the Capitol Police guy playing with the little piece of alcohol pad. 5 minutes he's playing with it. What and the people who did the video could not, I mean, within a day I watched that video because I was curious about other Capitol Police cameras.
Hmm.
Capitol like why did we only see that one view? Where are all the other cameras around the Capitol building? And that's why I YouTubed it, and that's when I bumped into that video that only a few thousand of us saw. But I have bumped into at least one or two other people who have seen that seen that video. And I'm very happy with that because you can't prove shit without it. Somebody has it somewhere, is what I'm saying. It
Yeah.
is. Somebody has it somewhere. All right. Let me see. I think that was about it.
Yeah.
Helen, thank you for all the sharing. Um,
Thank you, everybody, for being here.
Bill Gates again. Isn't it funny? It's like I read the future. I am not kidding. Our last show, Joe, I said something, guys, remember Bill Gates is dead. Remember he's dead. I said that he was killed in 2012 in India. Ancestry.com had it written out at one point. They hated him for what they did. They disabled them. They killed the children.
Yeah.
Vaccines and all this shit. They killed him then. India is not like us. They went mad and killed him, right? and his wife, because his wife backed him up. What happened? Does anybody know what happened? Trump got a visit by Bill Gates.
Mm.
Guys, if you have been watching me, am I saying everything in the, I mean, is Q watching me and making fun of me? I mean, a
Mm.
lot of people are hurt that this young man of 31 years died. He was going to be 32 in October, by the way. I think it was October 14th or 10th. Maybe the 14th,
He's the
10th,
same
10th would
age
be
as my
today.
middle son.
Yeah, this kid's 30, or he'll be 30 this.
32. Oh yeah. Yes.
Right. Charlie Kirk is 31. He would have been 32 next month,
32. Yeah.
in about a month.
Mhm.
There are no coincidences. That just doesn't. What happened to Elon?
Yeah, where
Where's
did he
Elon?
go?
I mean, he's not doing nothing, right? He's just chilling out. It's like it seems like they're just going along with this movie, waiting for us to wake you guys up, and we're having a terrible difficulty doing it because it is.
They don't want to
It
listen.
is too difficult, Q.
It's really hard to believe.
Give us give us a hand. Give us some. I mean, I can see it perfectly from
Mhm.
Vincent Fusca to no plane hitting. I was right there in front of the World Trade Center. To knowing it was demolition, to knowing about the black vans beforehand, to agreeing that there's probably alien life and that there are white hats working with us. I have to agree with all this. I, people have to get past their humanity. Vibrations are real, geometrics are real. These are real things.
Yes, they are.
These are things, these are powers that that humans hold,
Healing powers.
mostly. I'd say a lot
Mhm.
of them.
Yes.
I'm bringing that up because we're supposed to elevate by now, and we're not doing it. And I might be having a hard time staying here, it feels like. I don't know. I'll never, I don't know how I'm like that strong that I can see it like being paralyzed on a sidewalk and just be like, oh, well, okay, let's see the next. I mean, it took me a few hours to get over that, did it, Joe? Maybe a day and a half or 2 days, but
Quite a few hours, I'd say.
yeah. But I still went on
It
because you
was
have
rough.
to.
It was rough. Yeah.
That guy next to the guy doing the baseball signals are with the phone. Yeah, I know. We saw it.
Mhm.
We saw it, Helen. Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you for sharing all that stuff. Very good. Helen's always great with finding stuff. Dana, thank you for sharing the squib. That is exactly, and I said it to a couple of people in in our group because I know some people can handle it. Many others can't handle it. Sunday I went food shopping and passed a church and the bells went ringing gloriously. Yeah, I believe it's happening now. Maybe him being the martyr was the way to go. If it was somebody we could say was before Trump, before Maga, like Rush Limbaugh passing away, or Tucker Carlson, or Hannity, or I would be acting a lot different. But this kid,
The
this
kid,
pupil,
and that's why.
he just seemed to come on at right. He seemed to come out of nowhere, though, Joe, out of nowhere, and he's going back to nowhere. A lot of these people do. It's like, who are these people?
They come
Why
from
why kill a
obscurity and
kid?
go right back.
Really? What? How many? Why kill a child? I mean, I'm sorry, 31, he's still young to me. I'm sorry he is. Why kill him
Yeah,
and take away a dad? I mean, there's so many other people.
that deserve it.
Why him? Because they think he's disrupting the children of our future, the
No, he's
already indoctrinated children.
no, but he would make the younger generation think a little bit harder.
Give me a
That's
break.
their thinking, probably.
Look, you either brought up with the right family or you're not.
You know, mm, No, there's truth in that.
You're
But
either
it just because
indoctrinated
you're
or you're
brought up with
not.
a bad family doesn't mean you can't be good.
Right. Well, I know, but it's like, we're not going to go over the nuclear family. Do I have to? I mean, we all know that this is proven and that they took this away from the black projects, the black areas. They took away the good education, the safety.
Yes, they did.
And I asked black people, what do you hate about segregation so much? You know what? You can't blame a whitey cop for shooting a black kid if we still had segregation. Maybe some people are not, as much as you want to progress, maybe some people can't. Dumbasses. Did you ever think of that? Because they grew up differently. It's like, it's retarded. We should be so much more advanced in other ways. Like I said, where were the drones? Why were there drones all over New Jersey? But you telling me there was no over Utah that day?
Yeah. Where are they now? What happened to all the drones over New Jersey?
New
What did
Jersey,
they
yeah.
do? I wanted to ask this question. I should look into it a little bit more. Maybe we should start asking it around. But I could have swore that Trump said he was going to go into Fort Knox. Why did he not go in?
That was Elon Musk. That was Doge
Okay. Why didn't they go in?
because Elon quit.
Yeah, well, I want to see what's
No.
in there. I'd
What
like
do
to
you
see what's in
think?
there.
Because they are still, look, Trump is teaching us daily.
Hmm.
All right. He's not, he never disrespects Muslims, for example, but he doesn't like
Yeah,
this communist in New York.
right.
Every day there seems to be something that they're doing to teach us or to show us, people that are awake, that this stuff is still happening. I mean, it's so
Hmm.
hard to be the person to say, hey, this guy wasn't real, or he was a clone, maybe a white hat. They made him up, CGI, was an actor. When you have like millions upon millions of people praying for his lost soul.
Yeah.
I don't know what Q is trying to do, but come on, I showed you a lot today. I mean, me and Mama Helen and Dana, we had a lot on this already. The he was talking about gun violence. It was like a cued shot. It was so all so planned, it seemed, and cued, like cue, right? I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know. All right, guys, I think we're done for today. Is there anybody else, anything in the chat, Joe, before we leave?
The gold was found in the Vatican. Took 650 planes to bring it out of there. Charlie was throwing out baseball MAGA hats before he went on stage.
The New
Oh,
York
okay.
Yankees put up
Yeah. Well, we darn.
Charlie Kirk. I thought that was really nice. I was a Yankees fan. I'm not a baseball fan anymore, but I was a big Yankees fan when I was younger. My 16th birthday, my father took me to a sports store and got me Derek Jeter, a real jersey. So big. It was so big on me. They didn't have girls medium. Now they have everything. Back then, I guess they didn't. I don't know. So I'm proud of the Yankees that they have some common sense to, even though I think it's fake, you're not supposed to, right? It's I don't even know how to explain this. It is so ridiculous already. But there's too much proof. I'm telling you what I saw, 9/11 and Babbitt and these certain deaths, this girl being stabbed in the neck, it seems so quick and out the door. Like, what is going on? I don't buy it. And it's so terrible. And you can hate me if you want. But I'm not alone because even that video that we watched had already 3 or 4 thousand um likes that they believe that Charlie Kirk had a squib on, just like Babbitt did. I'm telling you, she dead. Okay?
She's
She
not dead.
dead. What?
You think Babbitt's dead or she's not?
Did you listen to a word I said?
You just said Babbitt's dead.
No, I didn't. She had a squib on, is what I said.
Right.
Joe needs sleep. He had a long day. Yeah, you did. You didn't even get out of work till a half hour late.
I know.
Uh,
It is what it is.
and then he believed there was too much blood, so it was real. See, that's what people believe. Yeah, he was hit in what was his carotid artery. That's the jugular. That's the carotid artery. And I'm looking, I don't see anything. Usually you see like a blur of something. I don't see anything. You hear it, and then the blood comes out the other side. Like, and he's right. It looks like the squib is pointing that way. Take another look, rewind this video, or ask Mama Helen for a copy, or I'll send it to you or whatever. Or maybe we should, I don't know, can we? Yeah, maybe we could put it in the link. All right, guys. Good night. Not
Good
not
night.
all is despair. I
Mhm.
promise. I hate to say like I'm 100% sure and blah blah blah, but I'm not going to do that either.
Keep
These
your
are
head up.
conspiracies still, but my gut tells me like I just made fun of the kid and now he's dead. I just can't. It just seems to happen a lot. First a Ukrainian girl, a refugee. Oh, come on. Really? That wasn't enough. The white Ukrainian refugee, the and Sweeney, her genes, that wasn't enough. I don't know. Love you guys. Take care all. It was a good
Good
joke
night,
today,
everybody.
Joe. The monkey joke.